Hey Resinators, okay, so you have to help me be the judge on one of the latest Am I the A-hole stories. So this one is called, Am I the A-hole for how I reacted to my son coming out to me? I'm just hoping this one isn't as bad as it sounds. Let's find out. Okay, so I, male 37, have always known that my son, 17 male, has had an interest in men. He was really slow to pick up on incognito mode, and from the searches that he made, I figured that he was at least bi-curious. I don't know, I think that's what you call it. Ever since he hit puberty. Well, last year, he started bringing a boy around, and it was obvious that they were dating, to the point that I figured that he knew that I knew. And honestly, it wasn't even a big deal to anyone. Well, apparently, I was wrong. After school yesterday, he and his boyfriend came up to me and said that there was something really important that they needed to tell me. My son then said that they were dating and that they have been for a year. Well, I was surprised that they weren't aware that I already knew and was a little bit thrown off. That's when my mouth moved faster than my brain could, and I said, "Well, that's pretty effing gay." Now, I thought that that was peak comedy since it was in fact gay. However, I understand using the word gay in that way gives it a very negative undertone. Hence why I said that my mouth moved faster than my brain. Now, my son and I are usually pretty edgy with our humor, and this was fairly tame for the stuff that we usually joke about. Which I guess it probably wasn't appropriate for the situation, and it wasn't our normal conversation between us. However, he and his boyfriend were very upset with me and then left. I'm probably the a-hole, but I thought that I could check at least. I wanted to see what everybody else had to say and if they had advice on what I could say to fix it. He currently isn't responding to my texts or calls. He's currently staying with his grandparents and says that he'll be back when he feels better in a few days. Okay, so this one is pretty obvious to me. OP is gonna have some apologizing to do with his son. It's one thing to joke about certain things with your kid, but that was definitely not the thing to joke about. One of my pet peeves is when people make jokes in a very serious conversation. I don't know, I get that OP was trying to show that it wasn't a big deal and everything, but he definitely handled it the wrong way. So for me, I gotta give him a pretty low rating of like, I don't know, 4 or 5 out of 10. I mean, because although the joke was like a terrible dad joke that was extremely distasteful, I'm sure he was trying to take the pressure off of his son by joking about the situation. But yeah, he's just not the best with his words or his timing. So you guys let me know in the comments what you think about this situation. Also, I wanted to show you guys my latest extra resin project. I had just a few random colors that I used for this lotus flower. I love this mold because honestly, it really doesn't matter what I put in it. It usually turns out pretty cute. So this one kind of gave me like Halloween vibes or something. I think it's the purple and orange and green, I guess. So you guys have to let me know what you think about the final results of this bowl. And I will see you guys in my next video. As always, stay kind, stay amazing, and remember when not to make a joke. All right, guys, peace.